Hey guys, welcome back to another brand new video. And lately, Driving Empire has just dropped its latest new update. So basically, what's in this update is, I guess 4 brand new cars, but technically one is actually a remesh, and a brand new updated car pack. So yeah, in this video, I'm basically just gonna have to cover all of that. I'll have a table of contents right here for you guys to utilize, and I guess without further ado, we're gonna dive into the first car, which is the brand new Porsche 917K. This right here is the brand new Porsche. Forgot the exact name. I remember hearing it, but it's still pretty nice looking car. Personally, the exterior is incredible. I mean, I've seen this car in a lot of games, but I think by far Driving Empire has the best mesh of this. Like the engine detail is just so nice. It looks gorgeous. I mean, the wheels especially. I love how these rims look like. These are personally like my favorite types of rims, like the way it goes inside, and the front end definitely beautiful. Now the interior, without much doesn't really sound great, but it sounds pretty realistic. But anyways, the interior is the biggest disappointment of this car. Like, don't get me wrong, this thing looks really cool. It feels like you're actually like in some sort of rocket ship or something. But I mean, look at the crap detail on this. Like, there's no brake design. There's just a steering wheel and a few seats. Or actually, just 2 seats. And the gauge cluster is just ugly. I mean, and I don't like it one bit. But anyways, I mean, that's just me at least. Someone else might like how it looks, but acceleration stock seems to be really good, especially for a classic. But I mean, to consider it's $14 million though, so I think probably want to get paid too. It's terrible. But overall, it is handling really well. Really sharp to the turn, which is definitely quite nice. Let's see if we can get it to top out. Probably not, but when I did try it earlier, I was able to hit 224 miles per hour stop. I don't know how high you can hit with the max, but this first impressions, a decently good car. I don't really like the interior, and I don't like that it has no detail, because like, I mean, you paid $14 million for a collector's car. Like, you're not gonna buy this for performance, and you want at least a good interior in a collector's car so you can actually experience the car. And like, instead, Driving Empire just comes and gives you this, like, whatever this is. So I don't like it from that perspective, but still I like it just knowing it exists. I'm probably not gonna buy it anyways. Like, 14 million is a crazy amount of money, but definitely an interesting car, and I'm sure that all the Porsche fans will definitely like this. Right guys, so this is the brand new Ferrari Monza, and I'm doing the one thing you shouldn't do with this car is have the rain out when you're taking for a spin. But anyways, definitely an interesting car. I've not really heard too much about this vehicle. I mean, I know it exists and all. Probably like some sort of, like, I guess, collector slash track car. Anyway, I do really like how this looks. I mean, the detail is really nice in the exterior. Like, it has this really nice stripe running down that can be customized. So personally, for those who want to personalize their cars, I think this is excellent. It looks so good in like literally every color combination there is. Like this pink and white, I would probably hate if it was on something else, but on this it looks nice. Same thing with this black and yellow. Like literally almost anything works. So matched up one, but anyways, it does look pretty nice. Steering wheel and everything. It's pretty detailed. I mean, the seat is alright, but I mean, it's not great. Like, I give it a 2.5 out of 5. It could have a proper gauge cluster. So I'm certain there are like meshes with that, or they're gonna probably program that one of those in. But yeah, rest of it anyways. First impression of the stock car. The acceleration, the launch is not bad, but then the acceleration is kind of crap. But that's just my opinion. Like, look at it. Actually, it's not even an opinion, it's a fact, because this thing takes forever to get like top speed, and once you do, I kind of frustrated. Tops out at 17, which is actually not a bad top speed, but it takes forever to get there, so there's no point in having that. But anyways, personal opinion of the car, I think, or I actually consider buying it slow, because even though it's slow, pretty sure this car is a collected car, so look pretty nice. I want to just get a daily driver that I can personalize like this and just take for a spin. But compared to it is actually really unique, because it's one of the one-seater cars in Driving Empire, along with cars like the P1 GTR, but this is like a proper one-seater car with only one seat. Like you might say the Element that has 2 seats, so this is definitely interesting, and there might be a Monza versus Element video possibly soon in the future. Who knows? Yeah. Now we have the brand new 4GT right here. It's like a Technically, it's not brand new. Actually, it's a 1960s car. But personally, in my opinion, I like this car a lot. And you know, it has lots of history behind it, especially in Le Mans. And I just think it looks a lot more better than the 2005 Ford GT that has like a customizable secondary and all of that. And the rims look really nice. And yeah, overall quite cool. Pretty good detail. You know, interior also looks a lot like the older Ford GT. I mean, honestly, if we were to invest in this, if you really don't mind about our heritage and just really want these looks, I recommend you just get the 2005 Ford GT because that really passes the same vibes that this does to me at least. I'm not gonna say you should, but I mean I think this, you know, you like the exterior at least looks really similar, and same thing with the interior too. But personally, I'm okay with the interior. I would say it's like a 3 out of 5 if anything, because like the detail is there and it's existent, but it's not necessarily like excellent by any means. I mean, I do like the back end though and everything. Started pretty nice. I like that grumbling it has. Car has a nice idle. Well, actually, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, but anyways, car actually accelerates really quickly. That one, right up the blanket, like that launch car. But then the acceleration after a bit is really bad, so I'm just going to speed this up by using nitro. And it tops out at 177 miles per hour. Actually, 176, but you know, same thing. So, anyways. Or actually not same thing, but you get the point. But the handling is by no means great, but then at the same time it's not bad. It's just kind of what you would expect from a car. It's like I guess in between, which is alright and understandable. So personally, in my opinion, I actually kind of like this car and I think it turned out pretty well. I mean, for $4 million you're getting what you paid for, you get a good collector's car, and it's probably a good cruise car too. 177 is a reasonable top speed, and by no means did they actually decide to go crank it up and make this thing go at 250 miles per hour for no reason. So I actually like this, and I think they did a good job in this car. Now we have the brand new remesh Laferrari, and I couldn't take it. I decided to just go and waste like 2.5 million or whatever to buy this car. Overall, pretty nice looking car. You know, it's got some I guess decent detail. They said they remeshed this car, but really, I think we all know at this point that this is a recycled mesh. I think this is from made for Roblox, if it's from anywhere. You know, pretty nice interior, I guess. I mean, it's not necessarily good. You can tell it's a wafer mesh, just the way these like materials and everything just look. Personally, I think I don't really agree with this being a remesh because it's really just a recycled car. And this is kind of a downgrade from the Apertas. The Aperta had really good detail, and it had a customizable secondary, just a lot more customization and personalization. But I mean, you know, it's interesting, definitely. I like the coupe variant of the Laferrari more, so I side with this a bit more. But I know a lot of people think this decision was stupid because they like the Aperta, and you know, I mean, like honestly though, from a non-biased perspective, this is definitely not really a great idea because, like, you know, it's actually a downgrade because this car is just a lot less detailed than the old Laferrari. But you know, definitely third on eccentric cycle on a Ferrari. Same thing with the driving sound. I have to say though, it looks really good, especially with finish. But I don't think it really translates to the performance by any means. So this seems to handle accelerate the same way. But yeah, it's you know, definitely cool. Alright guys, so it's time for me to give you my opinion on the brand new car pack. And also check it out. This is apparently in quote unquote the brand new LFA. I think we all know this is probably not brand new. It looks just like the Reform mesh, but still anyways, you know, I'm not really going to say anything. I'm not going to come to assumptions. Overall, definitely an interesting car. Interior really looks similar, but looks really nice, and I think we can all admit in Wait for Roblox, this was the best car interior there was. And yeah, let's go back in here, take this for a spin. You would expect a really nice and sexy sound. Yeah, that sounds so nice. Looks really nice too. Not really the greatest Nürburgring edition in my opinion. Maybe let's just, you know, use nitro. Yeah, that goes. Not really changing the speed surprisingly. And it tops out around 200 miles per hour, which I respect because now it seems moderately realistic. And for the most part, you know, this is like an LFA. You get what you would expect from an LFA. Handling is actually pretty good for the most part, but yeah, definitely interesting. Just more of a collector / cruiser car. Like, don't buy this if you plan to get a performance vehicle. Now we have the new Projection 8, and I gotta say, definitely exterior wise, this thing is beautiful. But now, like, I don't want to have to come to any assumptions or anything, but really thinking about it, I don't really think this car actually got a remesh. I mean, the front end kind of looks like it got remeshed, but I'm not entirely the one to say. But if you look at the back end looks almost identical to before, in my opinion. And the side too, and then specifically the interior, just it doesn't look like it's changed at all. It actually looks terrible. It's ugly. The I mean, I'm kind of glad they brought this back to me, even though it means I'll lose another limited car, but I mean, it is a fun car. Yeah, you know what, I'm starting to take back saying this car out remesh. I don't really think it did, because it seems just like how it did before. It sounds like a frog, you know, dying. It's not good. I don't like this. Not one bit, actually. I take that back. Completely terrible. Okay, guys, so we have the you know, Jeep Grand Trailhawk, and there is no questions that this car did not get remeshed at all. It looks the same as before. The wheels are disgusting, and they look the same as they did earlier. I don't know why they're so shiny still, but I'm telling you, I didn't even add reflection. This is zero reflection right here. The taillights, they look the same as before. Also kind of hideous, but you know, let's go. Absolutely disgusting. It looks supposed to be. Try this out. Sounds pretty nice. Sounds the exact same as before. Seems like this car might have gotten buffed actually. Accelerating a lot quicker than I remember. But probably doing the same. Probably just me being an idiot, not remembering anything. But it's all actually quite quick. Like it took barely any time for this car to hit 0 to 150. So it's still quite a fast car. Probably fun. This car I didn't say so I'm almost buying, but like still not very great. Alright guys, so the question here remains, is the brand new car pack we're buying. So to answer your questions, the 1000 Robux limited legends pack is not we're buying. So I mean, let's just, you know, look over what you get here. So you get the 2012 ETA, 2012 ETA or LFA, technically the only good car actually worth buying in this car pack. It has a solid interior, definitely, actually not a solid interior, 5 out of 5 interior right there. Good exterior, active aero, nice sound, pretty completed car for the most part. Along with the brand new Lexus LFA, you get the first cracked car here in this list. So you get the 2018 Projection 8. Now, personally, I like this car in real life, but I mean, in driving Empire, it's terrible. I mean, it just, I guess the exteriors are right, especially in the front end, but like that's like the only necessarily good thing about this car. I mean, honestly, the Projection 8 sounds like a dying frog. It has a horrible, ugly interior. It just does not look good. You would buy the Projection 8 as a collector's car. It is a Legends car or whatever, so you would want to get it just for the sake of having something to enjoy and cruising, and that's just not really gonna satisfy your, you know, your desires. Then we got the supercharge. I mean, that is actually not that bad either, but like the mesh is disgusting, so I don't think I really have to elaborate further on that. Like, I mean, honestly, I guess it wouldn't have been maybe worth it. It was like 200 to 500 Robux, but like 1000 Robux is way too expensive, and you can just get far better car packs for that price. Like, you can get the Italian Stallions pack, which will give you 2 really good cars you'll use on a daily basis. And like, I don't know why you'd have to go and get these outdated recycled meshes instead. So that's at least my personal opinion.